Well, hello guys, we're in Kia again. This time we are joined by Conelanders people, Conelanders and Gunsis. We are racing in Kia on something, the Summit Point. That's the track.
Blue lap one.
Here's Cone blowing his qualifying lap already. So yeah, this is qualifying. I haven't been in iRacing for quite some time. Officially racing apparently is
Blue
now
lap 1.
included.
Into the wall.
That's really blowing it.
Right, it's included in the session now. 2 lap, 8-minute quali. We have 9
And it
people,
goes the second lap from the pits.
9 or 10 people on the grid. It's actually almost the biggest field we had all week. The biggest one is 14, and only once it went above 10 people. Not the most popular series, but we're making it work today. Already got an off track. This race I'm gonna be throwing my saw out of the window. Most likely. Blown it already. At least I got a lap in. It's a terrible lap, but it works. Oh no. Yep. That's a blown lap. Touch the grass a little bit. That's a blown lap too. Yeah, I won't be able to salvage here. At least I'm gonna be close-ish to my first lap, which just highlights how terrible my first lap was. Didn't have too much practice against other people. I had like a 5-lap race.
Might have had something if I had blown that one.
Close contact with Cone, but that's it, really. We got 6th position.
So I'll be starting in the back.
Oh geez, all the way in the back.
All the way in the back.
Beware the Latvian. So we start in 6th
I'll
out
get
of
first one way or another.
out of 9 or 10. Cone is starting 3rd. I assume Gunsis is starting last. 112.6. What kind of sorcery?
It's cold, yo.
112.6.
112.2.
Oh come on. It's more than a second faster than my optimal. Hacks. Oh, slippery all of a sudden. Alright, that concludes our qualifying. Hello, first gear?
Is it rolling starters? Whatever the other kind is.
I think it's
Oh.
rolling.
Is it? Nice joke by Daniel.
Seriously. Shut up, crazy fool.
We're starting with first gear here, right? And clutch, it works, right?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work in iRacing. No, oh, I mean in Assetto Corsa somewhere else. I think it doesn't work.
Yeah, instead of you don't start in gear, it like puts you in gear after the start. It's real stupid.
Yeah.
That's how the real life does it, right?
This way, yeah.
Daniel, PM me afterwards, and I'll tell you about a league.
Let's go.
Good luck, everyone.
Off we go. Somebody stalled.
Not really a stall.
Not you, guy behind you.
I got lucky, I netcoded through him.
Wow, cold tires. I didn't even get anything for contact, and I took the guy out.
Holy drift car.
Yeah, that was a trouble move for me, but yeah.
I think someone forgot to put the slicks on the back of mine.
Indeed.
What is this car and what has it done with the real Kia? We are not driving a Kia all of a sudden.
I think it'll come in a few laps. Or, you know, the nose will just lose enough grip.
At least it doesn't overheat that much. Alright, looks like we'll be trying to race Gunsis here. Even though all of a sudden he has all the base on us. In the practice I was kinda equal with him on pace. But here he went fast. He's faster than me in general, but he tends to struggle on old tires. As he mentioned in the practice, and I saw his tires falling off a little bit. So if I manage to hang with him for now, I should be faster than him at the end of a race. Unless he gets his pace from somewhere. So you were sandbagging after all, Gunsis.
I think it was less sandbagging and more rack avoidance.
You're still pulling away from me.
Go faster.
And Con is blowing away from me.
I'm trying to hang with these guys. They're quick.
There are more than... Oh, yeah, they actually do. I thought you were challenged one guy.
No, the other guy got back around both of us with some drift moments.
At least I'm liking Kia a little bit more compared to last time I drove it when I absolutely despised it. I spent more time with it and I understand how it works a little bit better. So far it's not going too bad. Obviously could have been worse. That's been in turn 2 didn't cause too much of a calamity. Even though I took one guy out, but I stayed on track. Was definitely my fault, but can fix it now. But this is a 25-minute race, so I expect around 18 to 19 laps. Cars are slightly faster here, so probably 19. We're training in hot sunny weather, and tires were gone faster and times were much slower. Probably 1 second per lap difference.
Lap traffic zone.
Alrighty.
How do we have 9 cars in lap traffic?
There was a lot of calamity back there in turn 1 and lap 1.
So this is Conelanders.
I might have been partially responsible for that. Guns is getting away again. I got one good lap when I managed to hang with him. I don't want to risk it. I'm going too slow because of that. Don't want to end up with 15x or something like that. Because I want my A license back. Lost it a couple of seasons back. B is fun and all, but I want A. It looks like I'm going 14 dead with probably a second difference.
Yes, 2 more fighting.
Second of a difference between sunny and cloudy, so I can probably do half a second
Well, we got the
better.
leader who's a little slower than both of us.
Humble brag.
Right, he's not slower, he's making more mistakes.
Yeah, that's not a great overtaking circuit, to be honest. It's kind of tight and twisty. Reminds me of
There's
Jonas
the lap
circuit,
traffic.
where it's just a testing facility and it wasn't made for racing per se.
What do you know? He was nice, he was not Shadow Wolf.
I'm genuinely surprised.
Not everybody's a jerk.
Questionable sentence, but okay. Okay, I'm losing probably half a second per lap to Guns, and neither his or my tires are actually trying to fall off. Even though in practice they were already dead by this point. They were 3-lap tires at best. This time it feels like tires are hanging so far, which is not gonna give me any favors, as the only chance of me catching Guns is with dead tires in his car. And I'm a slightly aggressive driver, so mine are probably gonna go faster. P6 is not catching up, which is a good sign. So probably my 5th is secure unless I screw up royally. Those bumps on the inside, that's madness. Again! No penalties! I'll take that. I'm doing a Dorito performance back here. But Guns has instantly got a couple of seconds on us. But that's mostly why I've been taking this corner very carefully. A bit too wide, a bit too fast, and there's the grass. Done that mistake twice already. Not happy at all. Cone is still fighting for the lead there. They have a three-way for it. That was a good exit, finally. However, I was very slightly here, which probably nullified that effect. Alright, next goal is to get past this lap traffic. I'm gaining probably a second per lap on him, maybe a bit more, so I shouldn't start worrying just yet. Thank you, spotter. I'm still catching up Gunses. I'm gonna lose time trying to get past this guy. Unless it's very conveniently on the main straight. Which, knowing my luck, I probably doubt. Yeah, I see this trio up ahead. Because it's not too far behind them. 10 seconds-ish. If one makes mistake, he can easily steal a podium from him. Oh, looky here, that's convenient. Thank you, kind sir. That was less trouble than I expected, and the guy actually moved. People in iRacing are not that bad after all, eh? Right, time to start catching up. Not with that slow an entry. Hate this complex, absolutely hate it. Already have 10 minutes remaining. That's not a lot. It's gonna be a second pull up if I wanna catch him. Doesn't look like it. Especially if I keep overdriving corners. God damn it me. Stop doing that. No, stay out of gravel. There you go. That was messy, but I'll take it. Actually, I gained a little bit, probably 0.8 of a second over Gunsis. He's probably cruising at this point. If I can catch him doing that. Or maybe it's his tires finally going. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gaining that much this lap, so probably he was cruising and now stomped a little bit. Well, he made a mistake. Because the gap stayed the same, even slightly bigger this time around. Exactly the same 7.6. And we have 7.5 minutes to go. 36. It's gonna be around 5 more laps. 6 if we're lucky. I don't like these bumps on the inside. They just bog down the engine like that. The front tires just keep on bumping and jumping and not really going anywhere. Gained a bit more, still too far ahead. .113.4, so he's... I like to do math in my head, but I start sucking at driving when I do that, so let's not. Let's also be on the correct side of the road when I attempt to turn in. That will also help. Overdrive. That's probably shattering the last hope ahead. What do we have? Cone is third, fighting for the lead here. That's what I want. A little bit over revving the engine. So far I gained 2.5 seconds on Gunsis. So yeah, a lot of time passed. I didn't get anywhere close. So I would bet that he's cruising to the finish and just reacting to my lap times, pushing when he needs to. To be honest, these two slides probably cost me about 4 seconds. Would have been much closer without them. 4 minutes? It would be 3 laps. Come back here, Gunsis.
No.
I doubted myself in it track out. Could have been faster.
Might have given you that.
Boom. Not over yet.
Goddamn wheel damage.
Did you slide into the right-hander?
Yeah, I got it on the grass.
Ah, yeah. That sucks. Can I limp it to finish?
I have a fast repair, so it's good.
Okay. Well, now we have no competition. We have absolutely no point in pushing, since this guy's a half a minute ahead of us. And Guns has made a mistake I was afraid to make. I managed to save my car twice. He got it in the wrong corner. The corner I decided to slide at has quite some leeway, as I'm getting some lag here. Okay, that's not good. Okay.
Got some fuel, got some tires.
I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
you can pass him back. You got this.
I started lagging for some reason. That was not good. I'm glad there wasn't a challenge at stake or anything. That was weird.
Unless... I forget the joy of cold tires.
And it looks like Guns has crashed again on cold. That race just went away from him. That's sad. That's typical iRacing. One mistake and everything is thrown away. Which is also why 6 hours of Glenwood planning to do is gonna be very interesting. One mistake and bury everything. Tires old.
I might still finish.
Tires are getting older, and for some reason they're getting slider. Not more on this theory. Alright, we have 9 seconds on the clock. We have white this time around. So I have 27 seconds to cone. I have even more time to the guy behind. So that's an easy cruise to the finish line. With sort of empty tanks. Well, not empty, it's like halfway full probably. as empty as it can get in this race. I'm not gonna take any risks here. And after that calamity in the beginning, which cost me probably position, definitely quite some time, and also lack of respect from a guy I wrecked. Didn't really face any major problems and
Mildly interesting up front.
saved the 4th position. I'll take 4th. Out of 9 or 10
I'll take
people
whatever that was.
starting the race and crossing the finish line today in 4th place.
I mean, just to take insult to injury, I was speeding in the pits, and I got a black flag.
Oh no.
That sucks. Alright. Who did I wreck on lap 1?
If any of you guys are interested, you can find us at Kia World Series. By all means, we've got a league on here. We also have papers. So if you want to join us for some league races, you're more than welcome.
But yeah, looks like you had a pretty good fight.
Let's see,
No,
we got
yeah, they were pretty
side
good.
by
I mean,
side.
it was even, but I burnt the tires off trying to stay up with them.
Side by side with
Pretty
this
good.
car number 9, we have
I
Guns
burnt up the
behind us.
tires just in general.
I caught a little bit
I think
trying to
Giorgio-
save and tapped a bit, and he didn't hold it
I
as
think
well.
Georgian was starting to catch up with me.
That's number 9. That was Michael Holmes.
It's like once you get the car like back in that mid run, it gets real tempting to push it, and then as soon as you push it on those Ola tires, it goes off in one turn.
But yeah, the rest felt alright. Yeah, I was catching up, but I was catching up too slowly to you. I needed like 5 more laps with that pace.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I had 2 big drifts early on that cost probably 4 seconds and 1 casualty. Well,
Yeah.
that was fun.
It
I mean-
was.
And
I was happy I avoided the start calamities.
Yeah, you had
I was just
I should
looking.
be saying shame it wasn't official. Should have been official.
I think it was.
should have been. We got a 7-person official race last time. But yeah, if we look at the...
But the start was fun because
Guy to the
there
right.
was the guy in front of me was driving like really slow. I was wondering what's happening, and then suddenly an underside of a car showed up in front of me.
that's what happened this time. Yeah, the Brazilian guy just stalled at the start.
I tried to warn you.